So theoretically we address the upslip. We don't know. We'll know when we retest. I don't like to retest after every one right now because more chances of undoing it until we get to the end. And so we have an ilial rotation, anterior rotation on the dominant side. If she were to jump, she would choose this leg off of one leg. She would choose this leg to jump on, and so, or jump off of. And so, most common rotation. We're going to fix this by placing the stuck side up. We'll always start with the stuck side up. And so go ahead and roll onto your right leg. And so I treat all of my ilial rotations the same. And a lot of times this will address flares and it'll address sacral rotations at the same time. So this is kind of the dummy position because you're using muscles so many muscles that cross all the functions. I prefer sideline because it'll also take care of lumbar rotations at the same time. If we just use supine, hook line, flexion, extension, rocking, then we won't address the sacral or the lumbar rotation as well. So what we're going to do is the left leg is going to be straight. She's going to come here to the side of the table. Perfect. The right leg is going to bend, but we're not going to do much here. So the left leg's going to stay straight. Perfect. We're going to flex her trunk and rotate. We're going to left rotate her upper body, try to isolate the multifidus. Have her cross her arms across so that we can actually get something to push on. And so it's for comfort, and it also gives us some leverage. And then what I'm going to do here with this leg is that I am going to start less than 90 degrees. I know it's going to be around 90 degrees somewhere. And then I'm going to flex her hip until I feel L5-S1 move. And so this hand here, my fingers are palpating L5-S1. I'm flexing her hip with my hip until I feel S1, L5 move. And then, so now I know that the target of my rotation is going to be on L5-S1, which is where the iliolumbar ligament. In textbooks you'll see L4, L5, and really that's only a 5% abnormal deviation of the iliolumbar ligament. So we're really talking about L5-S1. From here what I'll do is I will sit into this position and rotate her so that I'm kind of scooping her hips into flexion, and then I'm rotating this way. So I'm scooping and then I'm rotating her hips, left hip forward. And then from that position she's going to try to lift up into my stomach, okay, and relax. And now she's going to pull back into my right hand and relax. And then I'm going to take her a little bit further, and now she's going to lift up into me one more time. So she's trying to lift up with her leg and relax. Then she's going to pull back into my hand and relax. And each time I'll go a little bit further. One more time, up, relax, back, and relax. Okay. Now that she's thoroughly pretzeled, we're going to clear the pubes and then we'll stop it. Squeeze. Back out. Let's go a little bit wider this time. Squeeze. And relax. Back out. Now if they feel like they're stuck or that they're on the verge of being able to do it, but they don't feel comfortable squeezing or pushing because it kind of hurts, if you bring them up into this position, now we're in the open pack position of the SI joint as well. And if we do a squeeze here, a lot of times you can mobilize the SI from this position. Okay. And so now what we'll do is we're going to reset the stabilization. And so we'll stop it here.